In December 2021, businessman Saulus, along with several other men, was taken into police custody following an anti-drug operation that resulted in the discovery of 1,277 pounds of cocaine. A small single-engine aircraft, piloted by Mexican national Jesus Alberto Quintero Martinez, had crash-landed on a rough and ready runway in the vicinity of Hidden Valley Inn and Reserve. The large quantity of narcotics that is believed to have been discharged from the drug plane was retrieved from a wooded area deep in the wilderness of Mountain Pine Ridge Forest Reserve. 6 men, including Penner and Corporal Eric Young, were initially arrested.
We have a pretty good idea who is the person who was responsible for manning the drugs, and that happened to be the brother of the Mennonite that we have detained. He is still being sought. We have not been able to find him. And may I also say that the Mennonite who is detained, Mr. Penner, is the holder of 2 gun licenses. And we have not been able to locate his guns. And he's saying he don't know where his guns are. So I believe that his guns were being used by those who were manning the gun as their protection.
According to Commissioner of Police Chester Williams, the aggressive campaign led by ACP Alford Greenidge also yielded a pickup truck believed to have been used in the transporting of the injured Mexican pilot.
Our operations also unearthed a Toyota Hilux, a gray Toyota Hilux, which belonged to the wife of one of the Mennonite, who we believe is involved in the plane landing and is also detained and has been charged in respect to conspiring to land the plane. That vehicle was found in an area not too far from where the drugs was found. We also believe that that was the vehicle used to move the pilot from where the plane had crashed.
In the wake of their capture, another vehicle was also impounded at the headquarters of the Belize Police Department in Belmopan. The limited edition 2018 Toyota Hilux seen here is the property of Saulus Penner. The other vehicle belongs to his wife, Erica Penner. Tonight, those pickup trucks are the subject of pending litigation against the BPD. It succeeds a letter that was sent to Corporal Williams by the law firm of Miles and Banner on the Penner's behalf back in March. In that communication, Attorney Leroy Banner writes, quote, "As you are aware, your department made a forfeiture application before the San Ignacio's Magistrate Court, which was rejected. In her reasons for decision, the learned trial magistrate posited that there was not a scintilla of evidence that the 2 Hiluxes were involved in any illegal activity and, therefore, that the police cannot confiscate them. It follows from the magistrate's ruling that the police has no legal authority to continue to be in possession of our clients' properties, and that they should have been returned to them from the moment the court rejected the forfeiture application." End quote. News 5 reached out to Commissioner of Police Chester Williams for a comment on the matter. This is what he shared.
We had made an application to court under the Misuse of Drug Act, the provision that deals with the asset forfeiture. That section speaks to the fact that where any vehicle or vessel is being used for the trafficking or transporting of drugs, that an application can be made to the court for such property to be forfeited. That matter went before the court in a civil process, and the court did not rule in our favor. And yet I had since received a letter from Miles and Banner requesting that the vehicle be returned to the owners. However, I have since denied that request and had directed my legal office to write and inform Miles and Banner that the vehicle will not be returned as the substantive drug trafficking matter is still before the court, for which the mentioned vehicles are exhibit in that particular matter. Now, if it is that they were to be convicted at the substantive drug trafficking hearing, then we have another chance to apply to the court under Section 29(1) of the Misuse of Drug Act for the said asset to be forfeited.
Penner's vehicle, purchased with all its accessories, is valued at $75,000. The matter involving the landing of the drug plane is still before the court, where Penner is being represented by attorneys Richard Dickey Bradley and Leroy Banner. Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.